I have a video. Make sure my audio's up. Okay, audio's really up. Okay, here we go.
My question would be to you, sir, with respect, the Quran contradicts the Torah and it contradicts the Injil. So does that not make it a bad angel that appeared to Islam's prophet?
Now, the point to be noted is, I'm a student of comparative religion. You're a professor of English language only. I have read. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
The Bible. The Bible is not the Injil we believe in. We believe in Injil, the Wahi, which was given to Jesus that peace be upon him. But we do not believe that the present Bible is the Wahi, the Injil given to Jesus that peace be upon him. Even the Christian scholars don't believe. What the Christian scholars do, they divide the Bible into two parts, the Old Testament and the New Testament. The Old Testament contains 46 books, if it's of the Catholics. If of the Protestants, contains 39 books. The New Testament contains 27 books. Of the New Testament, the first 4 books are called as Gospels. Gospel of Mark, Matthew, Luke, John. Now these Gospels are what we want. Gospel, if you translate into Arabic, becomes Injil, not Bible. Bible comes from the Greek word biblos, meaning book of books. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, that's correct.
Biblos. Now, Gospel means Injil. In the Bible that I read, it is Gospel according to Matthew, Gospel according to Mark, Gospel according to John, Gospel according to Luke. What I want is Gospel according to Jesus Christ. So, if you get the original Injil, it will never contradict.
Can I read something from the Quran?
Sure.
It's from Surah chapter 5, and it's verse 68. Surah chapter 5, thank you very much, thank you. So in Surah chapter 5, verse 68, it's Islam's prophet Muhammad, he says to the Christians and the Jews, he says, let me just find this. He says, well, it's God speaking to Islam's prophet. No? He says, say, O people of the book, that's talking to the Christians and the Jews, say, O people of the book, you have no ground to stand upon unless you stand fast by the law and the gospel and all the revelation that has come to you from your Lord. It is a revelation that cometh to thee from the Lord. This was spoken by Islam's prophet in 610, 620, between that time AD. And it means that when Prophet Muhammad spoke this, that the Christian scriptures and the Jewish scriptures were available for them to stand upon. Because otherwise, why would Islam's prophet Muhammad say to the Christians and the Jews, O people of the book, you have no ground to stand upon unless you stand fast by the law, the gospel, and all the revelation that has come to you, Zabur. It means that in the Prophet Muhammad's time, 610 AD, the Christian scriptures and the Jewish scriptures were available to the Jews and the Christians to stand fast upon. Otherwise, the Prophet Muhammad would not have said, go and stand fast upon those scriptures. And yeah, so we have Bibles that are extant way before 610 AD.
This is to show you.
Yeah.
The man knew exactly what was heading his way, and he was able to cut him off quick. Yeah, there's no answer to that. You asked me the other day, well, are we able to witness these people? You use what they have.
Exactly.
Use what they have.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm just bringing you extra information. I'm bringing you extra foundation to build upon. See? Archaeological. Theological. Then you have archaeological. And then you have historical. These are all foundational truths. Theological is greater, but you have also proof. You got proof.
Yeah.
See?
And you have eyewitness. You have eyewitness, and also it concurs. Like Mark, Luke, it concurs with each other.
Yeah.
So it's like it's nothing different. It concurs. The walk with Jesus. They were there. They were eyewitnesses to Jesus and his walk, what he did, and all they're doing is just writing down what they witnessed and what they saw and what they heard from Jesus.
So, like I said, you have biblical truth,
Yes.
theological truth, you have archaeological proof, the dirt speaks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you also have historical proof. The echo. That's why I call the echo speaks, right? These things were written down, People acknowledge it. You know, there's no greater person to talk about you than your enemy, right? No one talks better, well, talks about you better than your enemy.